What's poppin'? We are back with another ASMR NBA highlight reaction video. I hope everybody has their dustpans sitting next to them. I hope they have their dustpans well prepared and situated. Make sure you have your broomsticks well groomed because the Phoenix Suns just got their asses swept. And it's hilarious because I did choose the Phoenix Suns to win in 7 games. Now I do feel bamboozled because the Timberwolves showed no evidence of guarding the Suns this well in the regular season as they did in the postseason. They just eliminated all the open shots, so I do feel bamboozled. But nonetheless, I was wrong. I still have Dallas winning in 7, and it's going exactly as I planned. But yeah, man, this game was the best game of the series. Most of the games were pretty much over after the third quarter. They were like, the Timberwolves had like a 15 or 20 point lead. And before we dive into the highlights, I wanted to show you guys my ranking on impact. This is not who's the best player. Well, it kind of is a little bit. But yeah, this is my ranking on impact. Baby Jordan, Ant-Man #1, of course. KD still dropped multiple 30-point games. Was efficient in all of them. Rudy Gobert is the best defensive player on the Timberwolves. Jaden McDaniels up 4th just because of how his defense on Devin Booker for games 1 through 3. That was generational level defense. I put Booker at 5. You could put Carl there. I'm not gonna debate you on that. I kind of wanted to put him there, but I had to respect Devin Booker's 50 ball. I just did. If he didn't drop the 50, I would have put Carl. But I did have Carl 6/null. But let me know how you feel about the list. I think it's a good list, especially having Rudy Gobert at 3 and Jaden at 4. Jaden McDaniels was more impactful for the Timberwolves than Devin Booker was for the Phoenix. Debate a wall. Respectfully. Alright, so I'm gonna try and do a little less rambling and actually react to the highlights. I don't know if that bothers anybody, but I feel like I was rambling a lot in my last Timberwolves reaction because I felt like I was making some good points, but I know you guys are here for the highlights as well, so I'll try to go back and forth between rambling about the series and reacting to what's on the screen. But yeah, man, it wasn't as good of a series as I anticipated. Like I said, most of the games were pretty much over after the third quarter. That's Devin Booker pulls up. It was good to see Devin Booker in the groove because Anthony Edwards was kicking his ass all series. I was like, fight back, man. Please do something. But at the end of the day, it just wasn't enough, man. Ant-Man is the best shooting guard. I don't want to hear it. It's not even debatable anymore. It's Ant-Man. Alright. Let's see what Devin Booker is going to do coming off the screen, driving in. Nas Reed with the block. Nas Reed disappointed me shooting-wise. He shot terrible all series compared to how he was shooting in the regular season. But he played really good defense, and he drove in a lot. He was smart with his shot selections, so I appreciate that from Nas Reed. But if you want to beat Denver, you have to shoot better, Nas. You can't shoot like you did in the series and expect to beat Denver. You just can't. Even with Carl being back. I see point. Oh, we got Kyle Anderson running point forward. Gets his put back in, okay. A lot of Timberwolves fans do not like Kyle Anderson. I guess it's because he can't shoot consistently. He's not a scorer. I respect his leadership, his defense, and his playmaking. I do respect it. And he doesn't take dumb shots, honestly. He has good shot IQ. Rudy Gobert, the second most important Timberwolf. No disrespect to Carl. Carl is debatably the best offensive player. I would still go Ant-Man. But Rudy Gobert is the most important defender on the team. It's not even close. The shots he alters, and just his blocks is crazy. He really intimidates people at the rim, or even if he doesn't intimidate them per se, he definitely forces a lot of misses. He doesn't get nearly enough credit as he should. KD corner pocket. Let's get it started. KD was nowhere to be found in the fourth quarter, but he was efficient. He still dropped 30. He can still get buckets. I always thought, I'm not gonna say he's overrated per se. I think he's overrated. When people try to put KD in the Kobe Bryant, LeBron James category, then I think you're overrating him in terms of overall body of work. But I always thought like the Carmelo Anthony, KD type builds are always overrated because yes, they're elite superstars and they can score with the best of them and they're clutch. I'm not saying they're bad, but they try to put those type of players with the LeBrons and the Jordans, and they're just not, in my opinion. Still very valuable. Now this is not prime KD either. Let's be real here. But KD is playing at a high enough level where it's like he didn't fall off either. He's just old as hell compared to Ant. Oh my! I hope it's still synced properly. Cause I had my screen just paused for like 2 seconds. I tried to line it back up. I really hope it's still like synced. Alright, so I got Carl shooting a deep ass 3. Oh my goodness. Carl was shooting crazy limitless range. He had limitless range on gold tonight, like last night rather. He was pulling that thing. Devin Booker slashing. Oh, the mid-range fade. I will say this, the shot selection and the shot creation and shot making ability in general in this game was wild. Anthony Edwards, Carl, KD, and Booker were making some of the most tough, impressive shots I've seen in the playoffs so far. PG had a tough step back in the corner, a contested 3, but there was a lot of shots like that Paul George shot in this game right here. Anthony Edwards turned me up. Let's go. Good pass, Jaden McDaniels with the throwdown. I really hope this is synced properly. I'm gonna be mad as hell if I'm like commentating and what's going on isn't even on the screen anymore. Oh, that's a great close. I saw that live. He damn near high-fived KD. Jaden McDaniels played great defense, and KD just made the shot right over him. That's what I'm saying. You still gotta respect KD and put him as the second most impactful player in the series. Ant-Man, snatch. Oh my goodness, pulling his. I was about to say something. So I was about to say pulling his mouth. That's a tough ass shot, boy. No diddy. 2-point game. Oh, Devin Booker. Devin Booker was really aggressive in this game right here. If he was like this in games 1 and 2, they could have at least made it a 6 or 7 game series. But I'm not gonna lie, the Timberwolves had them boys in a torture chamber, man. They was getting their asses claimed all game. Anthony Edwards off the screen, and he's pulling it. Oh my goodness. And I have to give Mike Conley credit too, because I heard Mike Conley wasn't shooting the ball off screens, off pick and rolls, and I heard that's what Phoenix was trying to make Mike Conley do, was be a scorer. Now he was shooting. He had a bad shooting night, a couple of nights, but I'm proud of him for being aggressive. Now he can make those shots. We all know that, but it doesn't even really matter if he was making them or not, because just him being a threat relieves so much pressure on Ant-Man and the guards. So shout out to Mike Conley for shooting the ball. Alright, let's go. Good defense, pump fakes. Bradley Beal. I stay getting Bradley Beal and Royce O'Neal confused when I make my reaction videos, because I just see them like a brown skinned black guy shooting a 3. I'm like, oh, that's Bradley Beal. No, it's Royce O'Neal. Kevin Durant. Oh, see, that's what I'm talking about, Royce O'Neal. That was Royce O'Neal who stole the ball. Devin Booker for 3. Let's get it started. Oh, shoot that, Carl. Driving in. People always, I want to bring this up too. Charles Barkley doesn't know what he's talking about. He keeps complaining about Cat shooting 3s. For people who've been watching the Timberwolves all season, Cat has been putting the ball on the floor more than ever. He has those straight line drives to where the defender's trying to force him off the 3-point line, and he literally just steamrolls and goes on a straight line drive to the paint and makes a layup like 80% of the time in that situation. So I don't know what Charles Barkley's complaining about him shooting 3s. First of all, he's making the 3s he makes, and he's putting the ball on the floor when they're trying to force him off the 3. But yeah, man, this game was good. This was a good game all the way from beginning to end. Oh my goodness, Michael Jordan. Oh my lord. Oh my. That move was so good. I didn't even put the baby in front of it. That's just Michael Jordan right there, boy. Devin Booker. Ooh, Anthony Edwards. Get that out of here. Was that a block? That's crazy. 107, 104, 104, 104, 104. Alright, 4 minutes remaining. I'm not gonna lie. Midway through the third quarter, I thought the Suns were gonna win because, like I said, this game, this play style, the tempo, everything was in Phoenix's favor. That it wasn't like a low-scoring game or anything. So I thought the Suns were gonna pull this out. But then in the fourth quarter, I realized that the Timberwolves were probably gonna win, because I realized, yeah, the Suns are scoring a lot, But so were the Timberwolves. So as long as Anthony Edwards outclutched Devin Booker, they were gonna win this game. And guess what? That's exactly what the hell happened. What happened? What happened? What happened to Virgil? What happened to Booker? What happened to Booker? Alright, 113 and 111. Oh my lord. Kevin Durant, get your little slinky body ass. Your little Kevin Durant looked like a eyelash. He built like an eyelash boy. He built like somebody skinny ass. He built like Jaden McDaniels' forearm. I don't know why I'm roasting KD. Alright. 115, 111. Oh yeah, and Anthony Edwards rolled his ankle twice at the end. I remember that, yeah. And shout out to Chris Finch, man. I hope he gets healthy, man. I think he's out for like 6 months. They said he tore something. That's wild, man. Mike Conley was hustling for a ball or something like that, and he collided with the head coach and need a knee contact. Tough, man. That sucks, man. That really does suck because he's probably one of the most lovable coaches in the NBA, and that's how Minnesota feels. They love Chris Finch. So hopefully he returns healthy soon, man. But he's probably gonna be out for the rest of the season, and that's gonna do it. Or we are gonna take a look at the stats as well. I was so hyped that Anthony Edwards scored 40 because for a while Devin Booker was like close to scoring 40 and Ant-Man was still at 20 something, so I was like, damn, he's getting cooked. Ant-Man 40 points, McDaniels 18, great, and elite generational defense, Carl 28 and 10, Mike Conley 10 and 7, Naj Reid, you gotta shoot better, 8 points, we'll take it, I guess. And then Nah had 5 points. He was a little cold this game, but he played well this series. Kevin Durant 33, old ass. Devin Booker 49. No one else did anything. Not a goddamn thing. Alright, I'm out. Peace. Hey.